Hi, my name is RG. I'm 58, gonna be 59, a couple months. Just want to, my first video. I've been told by people that I should be, instead of telling them these things and stopping there, I should go ahead and make a video. Basically, it's for self-motivation. People that have been through a lot in their lives that, because of whether it's their own decisions or effects from other people's decisions that have affected you directly, in which we've always used excuses and taken solace in the fact that it's not always just our fault and blaming somebody else. And well, it's been a long road, and I'm glad to say that after like 58 going on 59 years of my life, I reached a point in my life where I can actually say I've cut all the dangling threads in my life from my past, and made amends where I have to make amends in my own way. I didn't see anybody. I believe that we have the capacity to be our own psychologist, at times our own doctor, which is the most important thing I think right now at this time, is that we know our body the best. Just a little background, I did weigh 333 pounds about a year and a half to 2 years ago. I've been overweight all my life. I'm still about 40, 50 pounds overweight according to my best friend, Hey Google, which I disagree with, but she won't back down. I believe in humor. I also believe in frankness. I believe in honesty. I believe in honesty if it's put forth in a way that doesn't come off as hateful or critical or judgmental. If you take away how I look and just substitute anybody else's face, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going to have gone through what I'm about to tell you over a series of videos. I just got done doing a workout in about 30 minutes on the elliptical. I burned about 400 calories. Did about 1.85 miles, which is pretty good. Right now I weigh 250, to be honest with you, with clothes on. And I deal with a lot of people that I know have issues, that I know are strong-willed or can be strong-willed or can make the right decisions. But, it's not that they ask me advice, but they just like to listen sometimes because they tell I like to ramble on. And I guess it's because I am living in the moment now and I have time to focus on not just myself and how I feel, but how my wife feels, why she's felt the way she's felt. I'm going to give you like my own, let me just make one thing clear. I am not going to tell anybody what to do. Okay, that's number one that I vowed in my life, okay, that I will try. Not that I will do every time. I'm going to make a mistake, okay? But I'm the one that knows it when I make it. And nobody needs to tell me if everybody's taking care of themselves and making sure you don't make mistakes in your life by your decisions. Please. We're all big boys and girls except for the children that need our help. And how are we going to help them if we don't even know our own issues? I had issues dating back to easily my father, my grandfather, for sure my great-grandfather. I mean, it's just generations of stuff that we have failed to understand that make us who we are today. I could go ahead and comb my hair right now. I could shave. I could, oh, yeah. But no, that's not what it's about. It's about cleaning up your inside, cleaning up your mind, your decisions. Doesn't matter what faith, doesn't matter what sexuality, it doesn't matter. Do you guys hear me? Stop saying it matters. Does not matter. Have faith in yourself, please. Self-doubt, get it out. The worst thing that you can do to yourself is be your worst enemy. Be your best friend. Salute yourself. Blame yourself. Yell at yourself quietly in the mirror, which I kind of do every once in a while when I wake up and make sure I tell myself, hey, you did okay yesterday. You could do better. You didn't do this yesterday. You reacted bad to this person. You have to understand that the way you have to accept your behavior as not your own fault, but as a contributing factor along with your decisions over generations, that it's up to us as individuals in each of our families, each of our generations to eliminate. Not eliminate, have to be, because some people just can't. Circumstances dictate a lot of things. But as far as your own decision, when you wake up in the morning, catch up to life, please. Catch up to the moment. Why are you worrying about, oh, last week I didn't know, and she still, or he, and wow, the way he said things, I know I did, if you know you did something good and you did nothing wrong, don't let anything or anybody make you feel different. We are not weak. We are not weak. We are strong people. How can we be stronger for someone else than we are for ourselves? Okay? Once we get stronger within ourselves, we can only help this world more, because then nobody has to take care of us. Nobody has to suffer our decisions. Everybody knows right and wrong. From homie on the corner to the president of the United States, okay? I've been all the way there. Not president of the United States, but man, I spoke in front of 5,000 people and thought I was a king. Has nothing to do with that. It has to do with, can you speak to yourself without turning away with them? Oh, you know what? Now F the hell or that. Hey, snap out of it. I've done things that you were just hearing that you won't even think this half smart dude, maybe, which at times I do stupid stuff, which that is where I really have to eliminate I say I. And when I say you, I mean I. Okay? Let's get that clear. I'm not telling I don't know anybody out there that I'm talking to. I'm actually giving myself a lecture to refocus myself. I've lost 83 pounds. I'm kind of like, I want to get back. I'm trying to get lazy. I'm driving Uber right now, and man, I'm making money, and I don't want to get out, but I have to. Okay? Those 83 pounds are tugging. They're tugging at me to prioritize money over health. No. I'm going to do both. I'm a safe driver. Clean record, knock on wood. I have to be my own cheerleader. I have to be my own judge, my own school teacher, my own parent. I don't have kids, okay? All you kids out there, I can relate to you, what you're going through, yeah, but you know what? Sooner or later, you're going to be just like me. You don't want kids, that's fine. That's not going to make your life any easier for the decisions you're going to have to make in the future. Okay? Please. Physical pain I've been through. Okay? Every other kind of addictional pain I've been through. Taking care of everything. Okay? The hardest thing to do right now is to refocus myself, because my health is my biggest friend right now. I'm 58, 250. But 250 on the way down is a lot different than 250 on the way up. I was at 333, you guys. Please, don't put stop signs on yourself. It's ridiculous, okay? I'm not going to say that people are weak. I'm going to say they make weak-minded decisions. You're shorting yourself. Why do we need people on TV to tell us, don't be violent, don't do this, don't do that? Really? I don't need anybody to tell me what Trump or whoever president is trying to tell me. I live in this country. I see the people on the streets. I see the people that care. I see the people that don't care. Oh, let me correct that. They do care. Only about themselves. I have never said one time this video, only care about yourself. No. Do for yourself so that you can do for others, because in your life, I am damn sure you have needed someone else's help that could have easily said, you know what? My life is more important than yours. Me going to the store is more important than helping you move, or me doing this is more, but because I remember a long time, hey, we're not children. Leave childish thinking, childish ways, childish behavior to the children, please. It's really sad when I sit and I watch, I say, you know what? How is that adult more ignorant than an innocent child? And it's because they want to be. Everything we do in life, if you live in a basically free society, we do because we want to. Okay? The decisions you make, the decisions you take the credit. But, here we go. Here's the one that's going to hurt. I'm going to look at you. Take the blame. Say yes. You don't have to apologize all the time. Say, I'm sorry. I'm trying to eliminate say I'm sorry. You know what I'm sorry means? You know what it really means? Damn, I made another mistake. Because I didn't take time to figure out if my actions were going to be without effect on your life, because I failed to try to communicate in some way to you the way you would understand me, instead of always worrying about how people communicate to me. We'll get that in another series. I'm going to let you out. I'm going to clean myself up. Apologize for the scruffiness. Promise my next video. You probably won't even really recognize me. I was thinking about putting a mask on or something because I really don't want to. I want to be anonymous, but then I figured, all these people, that's not really him, and blah, blah, blah. It's an actor. On my next one, I want you guys to come back because I'm going to show you a picture of me at 333 pounds. Okay? At my niece's graduation about, I would say, going on about a year and 8 months ago. So stay tuned. I will clean myself up, clean all the nose hairs, all the scruffiness. Trust me, I know. I'm just like everybody else out there, man. I care about what I look like. I care about what I feel like. I care about the music I like. I care about my family. I care about a lot of things. But you know what? You know what I learned? Care more about yourself than anything else. Nobody in your life is going to make your issue more important than you have to make it. I'm going to say it again. When I just said that, I said to myself, Ramon, nobody is going to make your issue as important as you are. Nobody is going to want to fix your problem more, or should want to fix your problem more than you should. Okay? Hand up, not hand out. Sometimes when you don't have a hand up, you need a hand out. Understand that. Been there, done that. Okay? We'll go into that next one. I'll show you the picture. Let all the doubters, which I don't blame you for, because I'm telling you, all these traits that we have are not 100% our fault, but they are 100% our responsibility right now. We are the generation that sets the example for the generation behind us, which in mine has been, I guess, the millennials, they would call it. I'm not sure. I don't really like to group people. I have a lot of faith in young people. I believe that if we show that we can change, not in an instant, but as in change for the better, where the outcome leaves our world or wherever you're at a better place once you leave. I don't think that's really a legacy, because legacy is built over time. I believe that being nice is just as essential, just as necessary as like breathing. You know what I mean? I think the world was made for us to get along, not to fight. I don't believe in saying, that we need to have this. I believe when it happens, we take the credit for it. When something wrong happens, we take the blame. There's nobody to blame for what's going on right now, but hey, let's fix it. Find the cause. And the only reason I'm bringing up this COVID-19 is because once and if and when we do get through this, we're going to go back to a semi-normal, changed life, of course, but semi-normal. And we're going to need to apply the same basic rules of behavior, of life that we're basically employing now. When we make decisions, we have to make decisions that make this world a better place than it was before we made that decision. Whether it be for yourself, for your family, for a neighbor, for somebody you're helping, for a stranger, somebody that you might live a long time with, but your decision, like the butterfly in the Amazon, which I was a skeptic, but I do kind of believe that not really any more coincidences, that we are just, things that happen are just a chain of decisions that people and circumstances, and they all combine. And for whatever reason, if we're not in the moment, all we do is just add on to the complexity of our situation. All we do is pass along generational, I don't say garbage, but generational luggage. I don't need to see what my physical DNA is. I I need to know what my psychological DNA is. And I believe that everybody has a code. I believe that some people take 30 years to find it. Some people might take 50 years to find it. Some people might take 80 years to find it. I believe that it's an abstract entity and that each code is as unique as your DNA. But I call it the key to being in the moment. All I know is that in order to even start to even think of having a code, you need to catch up with the present, take care of the past, figure out not necessarily how you fix your mistakes, because a lot of times they're not, because of circumstances you can't fix them anymore. Something happened 20 years ago, but please figure out why on your end, not why somebody else acted. Please don't try to figure out why somebody else does things, please. I'm really begging people, don't spend energy on other people's business that you should be spending on your own. Okay? I have never Twittered. I have never Facebooked. I don't judge people for doing that. I love it if it makes you a better person. And I don't think too many people are going to disagree that a lot of the social media has not made everybody better. Okay? So please, if you're going to come at me with an argument or post a video, blah, blah, please come correct. I don't fact check. I fact know. Okay? I'm not going to talk to you about anything that I don't know. I don't Google unless I need some info. Okay? Like if I don't know something and I want to learn it, I will Google it, but I will learn it. I will retain it. I will make an effort to not have to Google it again. It's called lack of focus. Some people have physical, biological reasons why they can't do that. I am not in any way trying to offend anybody that doesn't have those abilities at 100% for whatever reason, okay? I have family members, autism, different. My sister has her things, my mom her things, she's 79. To whoever this applies, I told you, I'm not telling anybody what to do. Just putting it out there, man, because you know what? I'm tired of telling it to myself because I want to move to the next level. Want to make it so that it's like automatic, so I don't have to stop and think so much like I'm doing now, because it's like a transition going from semi a-hole but good guy to keep your voice down, relax, take it easy. Not everybody's works the same way. We have different bests, different capacities, and stuff that I've learned a long time ago, but I haven't practiced. So I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to fall, but I'm going to help myself up first. If I can't do it, then I ask for a hand up. If I don't have a hand up, then I'm going to ask for a hand out. But that's my last resort. Thankfully, I'm not in that position. I have a great wife. Been married for almost 30 years. Don't have any kids. But not how you start the race in life, it's how you finish. I want to finish my life in the moment. Whether it be tomorrow, 10 years from now, whatever life has planned for me. I believe that by your actions, you will dictate how people react to you. The same way I react now to people's actions and try not to react so much to people's words. I try to even look at people and say, you know what, not their fault. I'm sure, just like me, they probably had some issues or something that we have to deal with, like in all families. And I need to understand them the way I understand myself, which I cannot, but I used to try to understand why it's not the reaction that I expected or not the reaction that I wanted, which is not really important, really. The important thing is how to communicate to each other, actually why we're thinking, not actually why, but how, and that it's not personal. I'm not mad. You don't have to apologize all the time because people get offended so easily, I mean, I'm used to somebody. I grew up with my dad. My dad, when he told me something, man, it was, yeah, like a dad. But damn, I learned so many things from him because I wanted to learn. I didn't have an ego thing about it. And I just think, man, you gotta have that attitude. If you weren't born that way, it's just like an athlete, man. Just because you're not born an athlete doesn't mean you can't become a great athlete. Some people are blessed to have certain things of learning and faster with other people, slower. Some people are good at way better things better than me. Some things I'm way better at them. That's how life is. Our best is not always everybody's best. Our best is not always is going to be lower than somebody's best. Our best is always going to be higher than somebody's best. All right, signing off. I'm starting to ramble on. I'll get back to you. Thanks for listening. Bye.